Hi Virgo, welcome to September 2015 and happy birthday! Wow, what a month ahead. You're giving birth to the new you. You have Jupiter in your sign. No matter what else is going on with any of the other planets, you are going to be blessed over this year, and you'll know it when you receive certain gifts, certain opportunities. It will have you sit up and take notice. And that's Jupiter. And this is a really important month because you have the eclipse in Virgo. Now it's a partial solar eclipse on the 13th. And the sun and the moon are coupled in Virgo at 20 degrees, 10 minutes. When you have an eclipse in your own sign, it can be a milestone year. It is a time where big events can happen. Life path destiny changes, you know, where you really turn a corner. You sit up and notice again that there are big events taking place in your life and that there is a higher power working behind the scenes, directing you in your life. So this is a really important time, especially for Virgos, because we now have the eclipses in your sign, and very shortly the North Node in Libra is about to move into Virgo. So here we have another significator pointing to Virgos being at the center of attention and the spotlight's on you. Now, this eclipse is really important because it is a game changer. And these are the last eclipses of the year. So we have the Virgo eclipse on the 13th, and then we're going to have a total lunar eclipse in Aries on the 27th. So you're in eclipse season, which can feel kind of eerie. You know, it's like the calm before the storm, or, you know, dream state time. And this eclipse is being opposed by Chiron in Pisces. Now, Chiron acts like a planet in your astrology. He is an asteroid between Saturn the past and Uranus the future. We call him the wounded healer. And we all carry wounds that never heal because it's part of being human. So this is in the area of relationships for you. So this is an opportunity for you to look at what needs healing in your life. Uranus, the awakener, is making an awkward aspect to the Virgo solar eclipse. And Uranus is in the area of deep intimacy, the deeper mysteries of life, your passion, other people's values, other people's resources. So there's some sort of adjustment that you need to make in order for you to feel your full self, in order for you to feel your full power, you know, to reach your fullest potential, to reach your fullest power. What's been holding you back? Did something happen in a relationship? Did something happen in the past that it has kind of, you know, made you step back and, you know, avoid relationship or avoid a situation because you didn't want to have to go through that pain again or difficulty? This is an opportunity for you to come to conscious awareness of what you need to do to heal yourself so that you're fully in the game and you're creating the life that you truly desire and want. Now, another interesting thing here is Mercury, your ruling planet, goes retrograde September 17th through October 9th. This is very significant. Mercury is in Libra and will be in Libra for 66 days because of this retrograde. Mercury in Libra is going to square off with Pluto 3 times. The first one will be on September 9th. The second one will be on the 24th of September. And the final one will be on October 22nd. Libra rules fairness, balance, justice. And Libra rules the area of your life that has to do with your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your self-worth, your self-appreciation. And so this is really important that you are speaking your truth and not serving others at the expense of you, Virgo. Not putting others first at the expense of you. Libra is balance, not I'll give and I'll give and I'll give, and I hope that they'll see, how much I'm giving. It doesn't work that way. Givers attract takers. So when you're really giving, 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 and not asking for what you need, other people take advantage of that. We have to teach people how to treat us. And so this is about you releasing that self-critical part of you, that judgmental part of you, and loving yourself, imperfections and all. And we all have them. It's part of being human. And so you do not want to put other people first. That's putting the cart before the horse. And that's putting your soul in the back seat and allowing others to drive your car. This is going to be shown to you over these next 66 days, especially in September, of how you give your power away in relationships. And see, Pluto likes to show you the cost of that, right? Of when you perhaps idealize people. You've got that Neptune over there in that area of relationships. And, you can put the rose-colored glasses on, right? And you can be doing the, oh, he's so wonderful. Oh, she's so magnificent, right? And, come to find out, no, they're not. They're not so wonderful, And so Pluto's over there going, okay, and Pluto's in the area of true love and romance for you, because he's in your sister sign Capricorn. And so Pluto's over there going, oh, really? She's so wonderful? Well, why did she cost you this, right? Or he's so fabulous? Well, why did it cost you this, right? And it's not just financial cost that Pluto's going to show you. It's the emotional cost. It's the cost of your self-esteem. So this is a really interesting time because we've got this big truth thing going on. Saturn's been in Scorpio for the last 2.5 years. Emotional truth. Getting to the bottom of things. Getting into what's really going on for all of us. And then Saturn's moving into Sagittarius on the 17th. Well, that's more truth, right? Because Sagittarius is the archer shooting those arrows of truth. So we need truth in our government. We need truth in banking. We need truth in the economies. We need truth in our personal lives. These are what the planets are saying, is what's the truth here? What's really going on? Love, Pluto. And so this is a really interesting month. I mean, it's an astrologer's wet dream because it's just filled with events and filled with happenings. And when you thread them together, you begin to see that there's this fairness and balance and justice and truth theme going on with all of us. And for you, Virgo, you're the star of the show. It's your birthday, and Jupiter is in your sign. So we're looking at you and what you're doing. And so remember now, the key for you is healthy selfishness. When you do what's right for Virgo, it will be right for others. When you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for me or anybody else. So, this is a really powerful month. You have the eclipse in your sign. Soon the North Node will be in your sign. It's going to be all about Virgo. And so, this is really important that you are addressing what you need. You're addressing what needs healing, and you're being honest with yourself. You're being honest in your relationships, and not just with romance or the partner, but your public, your clients, your customers. other people. Libra rules other people. That's a really big area. And so this is an important time. Now, Saturn is moving into that area of your foundation, and it's Sagittarius. And so you're going to do a lot of house cleaning over the next couple of years in regards to family relationships or people that are not really on Team Virgo. If they're not on your team, don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. You want to be focused on Jupiter, okay? Because you're going to notice this year that there's going to be times where fabulous things happen for you. No matter what Neptune's doing or Saturn, you know, you're going to notice like, wow, I just got a really, you know, beautiful break here, an opportunity that you have to sit up and take notice, right? Whether it's being published or promoted or money, like huge abundance coming in for you. There's good things happening for you, or an amazing relationship comes in, a soulmate comes in that knocks your socks off, and you're like, whoa, you know, this is what I've been dreaming about. Yeah. So there's good things happening here with you. And there's a lot to look forward to over this next year. But it's really important that you are letting go of any self-critical stuff you're doing or any judgy stuff. Let that go. You're focusing on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. More of it will come in, and fast. Now, the sun enters Libra on the 23rd. And we have happy fall in the Northern Hemisphere and happy spring for you Aussies in New Zealand and Argentina. Hello, Argentina. And you know, so you know, this is a really powerful time. I think those are the most important times of the year are the solstices and the equinoxes, because they change the seasons. And eclipses are the most powerful transit you can experience. And those are happening right now. Mercury has gone retrograde. This is very significant. And, you know, if you can wait on making major decisions, do it. But life goes on. You got to do what you got to do. But I rather prefer waiting until Mercury goes direct before you have any kind of, you know, major dental work or surgery or buying a house, car, you know, or moving, you know. If you can wait, do it. If you can't, you got to do what you got to do, right? And so, you know, so the focus moving into Libra now is the focus on your prosperity, your abundance, your self-worth, your self-appreciation, your talent, skills, and abilities. So you get a big focus going on there too. So Mars enters Virgo on the 24th, and that's awesome because having Mars in your own sign gives you more energy. You can lose weight if you want to. You can build more muscle if you want to. You can get way more done because you have the energy to do it. And he can help you cut out the baloney, right? So you're focusing on what you need to do, and he empowers you to be assertive, right? Mars is the individual. And when he's in our own sign, it's like, hello, I'm here, you know. So this is really good because it can create that balance that you need with self, with others, and the balance of power in your life. The sun and the moon will sextile Saturn on the 24th too. So that is a positive energy. Although Mercury will be challenged by Pluto that day, so you'll really be noticing the balance of power in your life, in your relationships, in your talents, gifts, and abilities, as well as, it's an opportunity to look at, is there a habit you need to change, right? Do you need to quit smoking? Do you need to stop drinking? Do you need to not be such a workaholic? Or maybe it's being too giving, too codependent, too pleasing, right? This is going to be brought to your attention this month and next month of what needs to change in order for you to have what you want. And Virgo, you're here to have it all. Pluto moves direct on the 25th. This is very good. Pluto's in the area of creative self-expression, really coming to know yourself. Love, right? And romance. So this is very positive for you. Now Mars is going to be challenged by Saturn on the 26th. What's in the way of you achieving what you want? This is going to be shown to you on the 26th. What's holding you back? Where do you feel stuck? Where do you feel like you're not reaching the mark? Where do you feel that you're not achieving what you want? Now, when Saturn squares, especially Mars, it can cause frustration, but it's an opportunity to step back and look at what we're doing and to change the strategy. And sometimes, with Saturn, he holds things up. Not getting what you want is a blessing in disguise. Don't forget, right now, we're in eclipse season, and it's crazy time, and Mercury's retrograde, which means everybody is in their subconscious without knowing it. And so people can think they're knowing what they're saying and doing, like driving their car, and they drive it right off the road, or they're texting and they're driving and texting, they're watching movies, it's going to be really interesting. And so, you want to take good care of you. That's why I want you to practice the healthy selfishness, doing what's right for you, making sure you're taking care of you, not putting others first, not being the workaholic at the expense of your health, well-being, vitality, and what you need to feel good and strong within yourself. Okay, so now it's the 27th of September and you're at the final eclipse of the year. Now this is going to be one heck of an eclipse because it's the last one in Aries, it's a super moon, and it's a total eclipse. Your solar eclipse is only a partial eclipse, although it's going to feel like a total solar eclipse. Now, this Aries lunar eclipse is really interesting because the sun is at 4 degrees 40 minutes Libra. Juno, asteroid, wife of Jupiter, is at 4 degrees Libra. Lilith, asteroid, is at almost 4 degrees Libra. North Node, Libra. So this Aries lunar eclipse is in the sign of the individual, but the universe is saying relationships. Now, all of life is relationships. For you, this eclipse is happening in the area of intimacy and other people, your partner's money, your partner's resources, other people's values. All of the Libra is in the area of your values, what you love and value, what matters to you, Virgo. So, balance is the key here. Lilith is involved. And Lilith, you can Google Lilith and learn all about her and her story. But she is the one that makes us cranky when you walk away from yourself. When you walk away from what you need and you're codependent with other people, Lilith is going to poke you. She's going to make you grouchy. So if you start getting grouchy, it's because you're neglecting your own needs. You put other people first, and that doesn't work with Lilith. And she's very much involved in this. So you're looking at relationships, but Lilith is going, yeah, great, relationships. However, what's the balance of power in this relationship? Are you giving your power away to other people? Are you giving your power away to your partner? Are you giving your power away to your work? Balance is the key. Libra is balance. Libra is justice. Where is the justice in this world? Where is the justice in banking? Where is the justice in our politicians? Where is the justice in these corporations? Justice and truth is the theme for the next couple of years because we've been in Scorpio, now Saturn is in Sagittarius. And this eclipse is speaking to these issues. Eclipses are the most powerful transit you can experience. They last anywhere from 6 months to 2 years because you have to understand the eclipses follow the nodes. And so as the nodes stay in the sign for the 2 years, so do the eclipses, so do the effects that they have on you. So you may not even feel anything on the day of the eclipse, but that doesn't mean it's not affecting you for the next 2 years because it's in that area of your life affecting you for the next 2 years. And so for you, it's about using your resources to create the life you want. How are you using your talents, skills, and abilities to achieve that next level of prosperity, to achieve abundance in your life? Now, abundance isn't just money. Abundance is energy, it's joy, it's laughter, it's a love for life. Abundance is good health. Abundance is feeling good about what you're doing. Abundance is feeling loved, feeling love for life. And so whatever you value, that's what's going to be accentuated here with this energy, with this, moon. And this is an opportunity for you to look at the balance of what you need, what others need from you. What is your value? What is your partner's value? What do you love and value? What do other people love and value? Where's the balance of power? What is power? And so this is about you reaching your fullest potential and power. And this is about you having the love you want, having the life that you want. And the way you do that is you give it to yourself. You don't wait on others to give it to you. You give it to you. So whatever you need, you want to provide for you. You want to be the soulmate to you. You want to be the loving parent to you. You want to be the wise one with you. And practice that healthy selfishness. You're giving birth to the new you. You now have the eclipses in your sign. You are changing. Your life path is changing. Your destiny is changing. All of it is changing. And it is about you empowering yourself so that you are reaching that fullest power and potential. Now with this Aries eclipse, for those of you that are single, you're going to be thinking about what you want, what your heart wants in your next relationship. And this is good, because the more you define what you want, and do it based on what it feels right for you, that this person makes me feel great, or this person is open-minded, this person is strong within themselves, this person has financial mastery, this person has a spiritual attainment. Whatever you value, you're going to want in the other person, so you want to put it out there in a way that how it empowers you and makes you feel. For those of you that are coupled, you are going to be looking at the balance of power in your relationship. You're going to be looking at the giving and the receiving. You're going to be looking at how am my needs being met in this dynamic, and what do other people need from me? What does my partner want from me? And are we achieving that? Are we achieving the balance of giving and receiving? Sexually, because this is happening in the area of sex for you. And so is there, something going on there with you where you're doing that, I'll give you sex if you give me money thing? Because this is, in the area of money and sex for you. And so you may be doing that. Some of you may be doing that, like, oh, you want me? Okay, here's what it's going to cost you. And so, this is interesting. This is a very interesting dynamic. Now, as that moon moves on, hours later, it's going to meet up with Pluto. And then a few days later, the sun will meet up with Pluto. And Pluto is about power and relationship. How you get power, how you use power, how you own your power, or how you give your power away. Pluto is showing you this. And this is going on all of September and most of October as well, because Pluto is involved with that Mercury who's in Libra, relationships. And so this is a time where we're all looking at the balance of power in our relationships. And for you, it's in the sexual area. It's in the area of deep intimacy and sexuality. Aries rules that part of life for you. And Pluto is challenging it. And so Pluto is saying, what are you giving up to have this? Why are you, so easily surrendering your self-esteem? I'm not, this is Pluto talking, not me. I'm here to champion your soul. I'm not attached to what anyone's doing or choosing. I'm here to champion you. I'm your champion, Virgo. I'm just reading to you what I'm channeling Pluto, and I'm just reading to you what he's saying. And so, this is your opportunity to look at the balance in your relationships. Now, not just sex relationship, intimacy, but other people. You can be codependent with your clients. You could be codependent with anything. It's where you're ignoring what you need and living from the externals in, living to please others at the expense of self. This is going to be pointed out to everybody. And, you know, so this is really, you know, I'm seeing it in your personal life. I'm seeing it in your personal relationships mostly. And so that's why I'm addressing it there. But it, you know, it can be in work, right? It can be an addiction where we're drinking too much, we're partying too much, and it's costing everything. It's costing your health, it's costing your prosperity, you know, it's costing you promotions. And so what are you doing that's giving your power away to someone or something at the expense of your growth, opportunity, and success in this life and at this time? Money looks good. You've got Jupiter in your sign. You have Mercury camped out in that area of money. You have the sun there. Now, you know, there could be some, you know, challenges that come up, but it doesn't mean you can't handle them. You know, if expenses come up, doesn't mean you can't handle them. You know, life loves to throw us curveballs, and it's for everybody in September because of the eclipses, Mercury retrograde, seasonal change, and, you know, this is a time where, you know, of harvest, where we harvest our entire year, and so, you know, anything's possible. However, you know, you're in a really strong position because Jupiter is blessing you. Jupiter is protecting you, and you're going to notice it. It's going to feel like you have Archangel Michael sitting on your head, or giant angel just following you around everywhere you go, you know, keeping you out of trouble, keeping you out of, you know, going off the edge, or, you know, if when challenges come up, so do the resources. Challenges come up, so do the opportunities. So, you know, it's going to be a very interesting time, a very profound time, a very important time. However, you are the star of the show. It's your birthday, it's your cycle, you have Jupiter in your sign, and he's blessing you, he's empowering you, he is guiding you, and the more you take care of you, the more you love you more than the need for, whether it's a person or something or a situation, the more empowered you will be, the more balance you'll create in your life, the happier you'll be, the more successful you'll be. And that's the key, Virgo, is putting you first. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Virgo. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, or you're interested in coaching, those links are below. And until next time, Virgo, practice that healthy selfishness, and happy birthday!